In this video, I take you to the place that was ranked #1 in the entire Boston area. But for some bonus footage, I will show you one of the most popular spots, ramen spots, in New York City. What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel as I share my passion for food in New England, especially food here in the Boston area. I said I was going to go to Cambridge to get the very best ramen. Well, we're in Somerville. It's right next door, and this place, not going to say the name because I don't know how to say it, is supposed to be the best ramen in the Boston area. It was ranked #1. Now, you could suck if somebody ranks you top 10, but you can't suck if they name you #1, can you? Now, you don't have to be an expert of ramen in the Japanese culture either, guys. Ramen is usually pork, broth, noodles, and the usual suspects. Fish cake, scallion, bean sprouts, and a soft-boiled egg. We're going to see if you're good. I'm not even going to bother saying the name because I know I'm going to get it wrong. They used to call this place 1000 because they were going to close after 1,000 days. They didn't. They stayed open. Now it's called, I'm going to try to do it, Tsurumen. See, I told you. This is the real. I shoot it straight. That's why I hit the subscribe button. I don't mind looking like a shithead in front of you guys. I'm gonna learn as you come along for the ride, or you can piss off. We're gonna check this place out. I'm excited. I just started loving ramen about 4 or 5 years ago. I know I'm stupid, right? And I am gonna whip out the fork eventually because I still suck at my chopstick game. Let's see what you got, and let's go to work. You guys know, for the sake of the trilogy, I like to hook it up with the information on the parking. Watch out for parking on the side streets. Try to get some meter parking. You drive by the place, you can't even tell that this is a spot at all. Osaka, Japan isn't as popular as Tokyo, but it's supposed to be the food capital in all of Japan. This place has 20 seats, bathrooms and house. They bring the food to your table, give you a number. There are Coca-Cola products. As far as all the ramens I have seen in my life, for being #1 ranked in Boston, this isn't an impressive looking ramen, just decent enough. And let the crying, bitching, and moaning from my fellow snobs begin as my attempt from the chopsticks, very poor attempt, begins. You look at the chachu pork, it looks juicy, delicious, and very, very tender. It's so pathetic. I can't even pick up the fish cake with the chopsticks. I've probably had about 6 different ramens in my life. That's it, people. But of all the ramens I've had and gone back to, the soft-boiled egg had at least some texture. The second I stabbed this one with one of the sticks, it completely just disintegrated into the hot broth. And the noodle to me is a lot like pasta with any Italian dish. It's either going to be too firm al dente or it's going to be overcooked and soupy. This was just in between. To me, that's perfect. Yes, I know. I'm making a mess. I mean, I really wish I had an egg. It's gone. Nowhere to be found. If it's annoying at how much you can't use chopsticks, you have to eventually admit defeat, throw them down, grab the almighty fork, and just surrender, guys. This former chef's gonna tell you right now that I've never cooked a ramen in my life, but I know this much. Ramen is supposed to be cooked like a good beef stock. It's supposed to be cooked for a long time, executed perfectly. We're talking about a light simmer. We're supposed to get a rich, not too salty. Salt levels are supposed to be perfect. Mixed in with a nice rich soy sauce. I can tell you this broth, this soup was worth it. The chachu pork was nice and tender, and the noodles were cooked perfectly. But I really look forward to trying other ramens to tell you if this really is #1. Look at the grip of my fork. I mean, when it comes to chopsticks, they want you to hold it on the very ends. It's sophisticated. I can't even hold a fork right. I want to let you know I bought some sticks to practice with. I understand the top part you hold like a pen. The bottom is just to hold it in place. And yes, that's Bonnie Stenson.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
In what I like to call the shit show of New York City, Times Square is a place that also exists in Japan itself, Ichiran Ramen. You have to check out this iconic place. It's not a chain, it's a place that actually gives a fuck. When you go out to eat or drink with your friends, I'm telling you, the experience is half the battle. And you really get the experience going to this place.
Salute.
I'm in the car! So now I can talk shit. Chachu pork is the only way I'm gonna get ramen. Usually the broth from ramen, especially the pork broth, is cooked from a 12 to 16 hour area there. So it has a depth of flavor. It's usually mixed with a nice rich soy sauce. And the noodles are a little firm sometimes with ramen. This to me is exactly where I want it. From an Italian background, I can tell you that we like our noodles, we like our pasta a little bit firm with a little bite, al dente. I don't. I like it past that point. So you go over in Italy, they're more firm. Guys, this isn't a flex because we have all seen great things. We've all done great things in our lives. I just want to, since we're mentioning Italy, show you a quick little something. I had some of the best time of my life in Italy, especially the capital, Rome. If you haven't been, get off your ass. If you trust my opinion, trust that. I don't want them soft enough to the point that they're a noodle and soup. I want it in between. These noodles were perfect. The broth had an incredible depth of flavor. The salt levels were perfect. Remember I told you good food has great aftertaste? It still feels like I'm eating. It's delicious. I thought the broth was exceptional. I do. So I think the broth is the strength of this ramen. You know my ranking system. I tell you how much I paid for it. I asked for a soft-boiled egg, and it disintegrated in the ramen. I hated that. I want some texture to the egg. This is the first time I've ever seen that. That's the traditional way. Your traditional way sucks. You know my ranking system. I tell you how much I paid for it. $25 and change for a can of Coke, the egg added on, and then I tell you how much the actual value is. Not what I want the price to be, the value. I would have paid about the same. To me, ramen experience is special. It's not something I always do. These guys are trying to earn a living. It's a business. They put some hard effort into this stuff. The Japanese culture actually gives a fuck, guys, which is what I respect. I liked it. I would definitely have come back. I do. We're going to explore some other ramen places and see if there's one better. My personal favorite's coming up next, at which I think the broth has just as much depth of flavor, and I think the pork is better. They changed the name, the owner, because he wanted to get to the 1,000-day point. I read he wanted to close after that point. He kept it open, and it got ranked #1 ramen in the Boston area. I can think of one better, but it is worth the money that you pay for. So hit the subscribe button if this is the kind of channel that you're looking for. A food content creator that will admit sometimes that he doesn't know it all, but he's willing to learn with you coming along for the ride. If this is the content you're not into, then piss off. That's it, I'm done!